A single photograph can travel faster than context, faster than truth, and sometimes faster than respect. That's exactly what happened when images of Karoline Leavitt began circulating online, instantly turning into headlines, debates, and heated commentary across social media. But before you get pulled into the noise, there's something important you need to understand about moments like this. The story is rarely about the image itself. It's about how quickly the internet turns a human being into a headline. You are about to see how modern media culture reacts in real time, how narratives form in seconds, and how public figures, especially young women in politics, become the center of attention for reasons that often have little to do with their actual work. Because in today's digital world, visibility doesn't just mean influence. It also means vulnerability. Karoline Leavitt is known in political circles for her communication style, her rapid rise in public commentary spaces, and her presence in high-pressure media environments. At just 27, she represents a new generation of political voices navigating an era where personal identity and public image are constantly intertwined. But that same visibility also means every appearance, every photo, every moment can be magnified beyond its original meaning. When the recent images began circulating, the reaction online was immediate and divided. Some people rushed to defend her privacy and focus on her professional role. Others jumped straight into commentary that had very little to do with her actual career. And this is where the emotional conflict begins, not in the photo itself, but in the way society consumes it. Because here's a question worth sitting with. Why does a single image often replace a person's entire identity in public conversation? The truth is, the modern internet thrives on instant interpretation. There is no waiting period, no pause for context, no space for nuance. A moment becomes content. Content becomes discussion. Discussion becomes judgment. And somewhere in that chain, the real person gets lost. For someone like Karoline Leavitt, who operates in the already intense world of politics and media, this dynamic creates an added layer of pressure. Public figures in her position are constantly balancing professionalism with perception, substance with scrutiny. And unlike traditional eras of media, there is no clear separation between private life and public interpretation anymore. But what most online reactions miss is the psychological weight behind this kind of attention. Being constantly analyzed, especially at a young age in a high-visibility role, creates a unique kind of emotional fatigue. Not because of one moment, but because of the accumulation of thousands of moments being interpreted without consent or context. And that's the deeper issue this situation highlights. It's not about one photograph. It's about how quickly society reduces complexity into simplicity and how easily narrative replaces reality. A person becomes a symbol becomes a debate, and the original human being gets pushed to the background. The emotional peak of this story isn't controversy. It's reflection. Because whether someone agrees or disagrees with public reaction, the underlying pattern remains the same. We are living in an era where attention moves faster than understanding. And that leads to an important lesson. Public figures are not just images to be analyzed. They are individuals navigating careers, pressure, expectations, and identity in real time. The internet may freeze moments, but people continue moving forward beyond them. In the end, what remains after the headlines fade is a simple truth. Perception is powerful, but it is not always complete. And behind every viral moment is a life that continues long after the conversation has moved on.